fascist.
With New Zealand, you mentioned mountains.
Like you purposely ignored Booger Nick until he was in the inner circles of Kanye's campaign and had dinner with Trump. Exactly. I never talked about Nicholas Fuentes. I never brought him chicken and waffles or had my ex-wife now.
No, I brought him chicken and waffles. I literally hand-delivered it. I was his little servant boy, and I ordered my wife, can you please make some food for our famous guest? Yes. He's so mad.
I'll make him a sandwich when he was in my house and we were hanging out. Because why the f would I do that? Why would I give him a prominent role? Why would I platform him? That is insane.
Give him a prominent role. As we all know, Fuentes was a mainstay in the Destiny stream. Bro, what is happening? Is Laura Loomer a life vampire? Why does Donald Trump look 500 years older in this picture? Oh, maybe because of the lack of makeup? Dude, what's happening here? He looks like Aegon. Jesus. Also, this is one of the best debate moments of all time.
Truly in your heart of hearts, truly believe that this is a human...
Nice volume, by the way, whoever the uploaded this.
Truly believe that this is a human being. This...
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt?
Yes.
This is a dolphin fetus.
So let me
you
ask
go to
you a
SeaWorld and you're like, someone's got human babies in that aquarium.
Conservative propagandist.
This is actually a very annoying phenomenon on YouTube, that when you search for things, it's like reaction videos that come up. I feel like I'm on YouTube in like 2009, when it was just like girl booby. Well, but they didn't even show up in the search. They were just like response videos.
Here's what I don't understand. You think...
So let me
you
ask
go to
you a
SeaWorld
question.
and you're like, someone's got human babies in that aquarium.
A little more than Charlie Kirk.
At 8 weeks, we have tails. At 8 weeks, an embryo has tails. Do humans have tails, Charlie?
I'm sorry, what?
Serious question. Do human beings have tails?
I'm not exactly sure the essence of the
Do
question.
human beings have tails? Do you have a tail?
You know, I have never met anyone with a tail. I'm not exactly sure the...
Exactly. But fetuses...
Look at this. See, look at how he knows that it's right, because he's probably thinking, he's trying to think of how he's going to get trapped, so he doesn't want to answer the question. He knows that humans have tail bones, right? So he doesn't know if there's some ontological category he's fucking up by saying, no, we don't have tails. He doesn't want to say yes, so he's like, he won't even engage with the question. But with something like, what is a woman? Well, that's so obvious. It's so obvious what a woman is. You should be able to describe it perfectly. Do humans have tails? This question becomes a philosophical conundrum that Charlie Kirk's mind cannot even begin to appreciate the depths of, though, right? Like, come on, it's so bad faith. This is years old.
Never met anyone with a tail. I'm not exactly sure the...
Exactly, but fetuses have tails. Kind of proves that at that phase, they are not a human being. They got tails. Humans don't have tails. We're not dinosaurs. Let me even show you a photo, if I may, okay? Do you truly, in your heart of hearts, truly believe that this is a human being? This...
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt?
Yes.
This is a dolphin fetus.
So let me...
Without a doubt, a dolphin fetus is a human being. This is a human fetus. Look how similar they look, but quite different. Dolphin. You just confirmed that a dolphin... In life, do you confuse dolphins for human babies often?
So let me
ask you a question. You go to SeaWorld and you're like, someone's got human babies in that aquarium. Get the human babies out of the aquarium.
Oh, we got another... Okay, last thing, and then we're going to go work, okay? We have a... First, we have a Vosh take, and then we have a Hasan squat form evaluation.
I'm actually... Okay, everyone, if you are easily offended by sexism, I need you to not listen to stream for a bit. Okay? All right. He is a 80-year-old, sure, but he's a former president and a billionaire. Are you joking? Is that real? Like, come on, man. How the mighty have fallen. The feds take Little St. James, and apparently my man has no game on his own. He needed Epstein to do all of his middlemaning for him. What the fuck?
Thank you so much for inviting me to sit with you today. It's a pleasure. You're the best. I love you. Yo, thank you so much for inviting.
I know she's doing a bit here. There have been a lot of pics and videos that I saw. Just stop, audio, stop, shut up. That I saw just the other day of him with his arm on like the small of her back and stuff, and her leaning in really close. I don't know, man. Laura couldn't do better. Laura is a worthless, dropout, whiny, bitch baby fail Nazi. Donald Trump is wealthy and a former president of the United States. It doesn't matter how he looks. This is pretty embarrassing.
Damn. Breaking 6'4" bisexual political commentator Hasan Piker has posted another squatting video on his Instagram story today. Leg day, 320 pounds by 3. 320 pounds for 3 reps.
Wake up, filthy.
We have some hamstring flexibility issues, so we are putting little plates behind or under our heels. I don't know why he doesn't just buy some weightlifting shoes, but that's okay. We've got bands below the knee for support for the joints. Let's fucking go. Okay. And we got a belt on. All right. Here we go. That is ankle mobility. Oh, it could be ankle mobility as well. My bad. True. Almost. Okay. Almost parallel. Not too bad. It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight, to be fair. A little bit more. Okay. Last one. A little bit of a lean there, but you know, hey, listen. At the end of the day, I was gonna say technically, I don't know if any of them counted. Well, no, I think that's close enough. We give these. That's good. That's good. That's there. And this is a little heavier because these are Turkish weights over here too. Not even close. At the very least, it's close. I think. Meh. That calorie counter. Based. Not to burst your bubble, but I don't think you're ever never mind. We're not doing this. Okay. We're working now. It's boring time. All the fun stuff is done. Leave if you're here for fun times because we're no longer doing anything fun. Okay. Be careful. Be right back. Ooh. Jesus. Thoughts on the Linkin Park controversy? What, with the girl singer, or did something actually happen? She's a Scientologist. Oh, well, it's kind of weird. Honestly, I don't know enough about Scientology to have super strong opinions, other than every single thing I've heard is really bad. She supported a fellow Scientologist convicted for rape in the past. She said recently she no longer does, but it's kind of a murky drama. Damn. Every single part I ordered for that computer arrived today except for the processor. How fucking annoying. Oh. Make your own processor? Yeah? Do you want to do it on stream? Any chance you can play Satisfactory 1.0? Probably not. Quick, Ethan talking about Frogan. We can do this for like 2 seconds, okay?
In my opinion. You know. And that's basically my explanation. My brave stance to take. And I hate to have to be the one to say it. But fuck Osama bin Laden. Oh, I saw Frogan's responses like, I never said I support Osama bin Laden. It's like, well, what did you mean then? She said the same thing before when she was like, what did you think resistance looked like? And referring to October 7th. And I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? She goes, I wasn't saying that they're the good guys. Well, what do you mean?
What does it mean when you tell Ethan to shut up?
When I'm saying Osama bad. This mother, I mean, listen, if you don't know what your words mean, then you need to be probably not entering this conversation. If you can't choose your words good enough. Because there's no other reasonable way to interpret that, in my opinion. You know? And that's basically my explanation. I got tilted. I've been upset about all the anti-Semitism that I'm seeing. I mean, listen, it's so commonplace. It's everywhere on the internet. I've never seen it like this in my lifetime. It's nonstop. This guy's running up on me. I mean, essentially, again, calling us a Zionist.
Oh, the Snako fan.
cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tattle my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want.
And it legitimizes the pressure on Pence. The DOJ fraud. Am I allowed to write text over this? The DOJ fraud is done through. Do I have to bring up the? It's called the. It's got to be called like what? Like the state legislature theory or something? What is this? The independent state legislature theory. I never understood this at the time, but I think I perfectly understand this now. I haven't read about it, but I think now I understand what this was about. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay. The election night happens. After election night, we have to say that there's voter fraud. We use the voter fraud in conjunction with the independent state legislature theory. Oh no, this is the wait. Hold on, there's one other thing too. Hold on. Was this DOJ stuff based on this as well, or no? I think so. I would say unitary executive theory, right? We have a lot of, I understand there are voter fraud claims before the election, but I'm just trying to organize like what I want my thesis to look like so I have a consistent direction for everything I'm showing. We have a different way to break, we're trying to break the law in different ways for each of these theories that we have to essentially to commit fraud. There's a different legal theory behind each of these. So we've got voter fraud claims, and the voter fraud claims are being used to power. On one end, we've got this unitary executive theory idea, which is the idea that the president can do whatever the fuck he wants with the DOJ, and we're going to use voter fraud claims to direct the DOJ to write fake letters to the states so that we can decertify the election. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to decertify the election. This is the ultimate goal. Whatever we're doing is just serving this end. So we can do it with the DOJ fraud. We can tell the DOJ to write letters to the states so that they... Trying to think. I'm trying to think if I want to cut these like timelines together. On the day of the election, we want states to decertify their vote. We're using the DOJ, but that was stopped. We want our fake electorate slates to be chosen by either Pence or by the people rejecting or debating the slates in Congress. But we really need Pence to work for this. DOJ. I guess you could argue that they needed to convince the electorate too. No, they didn't. Nope. Not really. New DJT Loomer clip unearthed. Hello? Following a speech at the RNC convention tonight, President Trump blew me a kiss from the stage. Oh no. got our 63 court cases, I think. They lose the election. Once the election is lost, then what you need is, we have to find a way after losing the election on November 3rd. We have to find a way to make it so that on January 6th, the election is not certified. We have to avoid that certification. So the most important thing is to try to say that voter fraud happened. And we're going to use the voter fraud to power five different theories, or five different vectors, I guess, to work through these two things to decertify the election. So we've got our own personal court cases. We've got like the Kraken. We've got the DOJ fraud, the Jeffrey Clark stuff. We've got riling up the people and getting them to riot. These three things all play into the challenging the certification on January 6th. The court cases give legitimacy to the lawmakers that want to object to the acceptance of the vote. The DOJ fraud also gives them the ability to challenge that. Wait, what would the DOJ have done? The DOJ would have sent it back to the states to let them choose different electorate sites. Yeah, the DOJ fraud would have helped here. And the insurrection is applying physical pressure to make people nervous and to say, fuck, there's a lot of people where they're mad, we can do this, okay. And then for Pence, we have a different set of electoral slates for him to choose. These also play into this up here though, right? They must. Fuck. Insurrection and electoral slate fraud, both of these impact both of these. And then you've got a court case to pressure Pence. You've got electorate slates for or elector slates for Pence to choose from. This is okay. Hold on. The insurrection and the electoral slate fraud are both used by Pence. Where's my overlapping line here? Hold on. I just need to get rid of all this. I'm trying to think of do I need this court case? Like, how consequential was the Gomer case in the grand scheme of things? Not really that much, I don't think. I don't think I need this. No, I don't think I need this. Okay. This was definitely for this. This was definitely for this. And then both of these were for both of these. Is there a neat way to make this? Or is this always going to look like ass if I have this? Going to both. Why have the 63 court cases is a point that leads to challenging the certification and not a strategy to strengthen voter fraud claims? Because there was no voter fraud and they knew it. The court cases were never to strengthen the voter fraud claims. The court cases were just to challenge the certification. That's all they were ever for. Is this everything? Election night happens. We do voter fraud claims. From voter fraud, we build out our court cases. We make a request to the DOJ. We get the public riled up, and we create alternate slates of electors. All of these things can only happen because of these voter fraud claims, right? So this powers all 4 of these things. We want to challenge the certification in Congress using the ECA. And for the congressman to reasonably challenge it, we have court cases. Ideally, we'd have the state legislatures retracting their votes, but we weren't able to get that done. Although they did have some letters from like individual legislatures or legislators. And then the insurrection is also pressuring Congress. We have to fight like hell, or you're going to lose your country. How else? State legislatures. The voter fraud claims are also powering that as well, though, right? Because the Sidney Powell and the Giuliani stuff, these were presented to state legislatures. So we would say that as well, right? Fuck me, dude. I might look these up just to have the graphic on it. Do it off stream. Okay. Okay, so DOJ is used. Okay, so really we're trying to get, okay, rethink this. The state We're also using voter fraud claims to rile the fuck up out of the public, and we're using voter fraud claims to get a bunch of people to make different electoral slates. We're telling electors to go make a backup slate of electors. We'll choose you if we win our court cases, basically. If we can get state legislatures to change any of their votes, then we can challenge the certification in Congress easily. If this doesn't work, then we've got physical pressure and we've got our own electoral slates. However, if this doesn't come through, we either need brave people in Congress to just toss shit because of either public pressure or the electoral slates, the fake ones who have chosen, or we need Pence to do it. So these are the two paths to decertifying the election. Okay. Certification of Congress. Okay, and then Mike Pence. Okay. DOJ is also going to appeal to SCOTUS directly to throw out electoral votes in a draft lawsuit. Yeah, but the DOJ didn't want to file that. I just figure all of that is part of DOJ fraud.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going on.
This is it. I think this is it. I think this is the structure. Do you think Trump has accepted that he has no chance in court, and that's why he said to give up and throw it away by fucking Lord? He does seem like he cares a little bit less about winning at this point, but he could just, maybe he was just tired this morning, I'm not sure. Why are Indians so pro-Israel? I don't know. Don't they hate Muslims? They fight with Pakistan a lot. Thanks, Eban. Okay. Okay, okay. Is this repeating the album? I think it is. Just fight these guys. Do timelines ever better left to right or top to bottom? It's got to be left to right, right? Are you structuring your video off of this? Yes. But I think I'm gonna actually have a timeline showing in the video, so that there's something to follow. So it's gonna be important for structure, and it's gonna be a visual aid. Use advanced. I don't need advanced canvas. Chill. We're not doing any advanced. It's pretty simple. Okay. This is it. Okay. This is it. This is it. This is it. All right. state legislators. how they originated. Let's see, the DOJ fraud started. Could say November 9th. We'll start with bar. Present bars. Present Donald Trump's engagement with Barr and the DOJ, plus Barr's investigations into election claims. You're not going to bring up the pre-election priming? Maybe. That's not super important right now. Actually, hold on. This was planned before the election that took place. Trump and his associates knowingly incited on January 6th in the furtherance of their schemes. Court cases. Fuck, I do need a section on... Ugh. Pence's story. No. It's voter fraud. Claims. We'll call this DOJ fraud. I'm gonna end up fucking this up and deleting half my shit. I hope so. Okay, DOJ fraud. We have the court cases here. When is the very first court case? Oh. This doesn't have timelines on anything, huh? When was the very first court case filed? Do we know? Fuck. I can't believe it's not like a nice... I guess Wikipedia kind of has a... What is the nicest page that has like all of the lawsuits that Trump and his campaign filed? This makes it look like November 20th was the first date. Oh no, wait, this wasn't even, this is just unresolved elections. Fuck. Think I'm doing a main channel video? Yeah, that's the goal. This is to be some kind of fucking video. Post-election lawsuits relating to the 2020. Oh, you're right. No, no, it's all post-election, right? That all the court cases were post-election. What I mean, you can't file a court case before the election. What is this? Resource for North Dakotans. So this started on November 9th. Oh my god. Trump election court case spreadsheet. Election challenging. There's not going to be a nice... There's really not? Bro, no shot. No, I'll make a post on the subreddit and see if people want to make a spreadsheet. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Hold on. Wait. You might have saved this. Wait. It's also hard because I don't know how many of these court cases were technically filed by, like, Trump associates. Okay. They did start on November 4th. Okay. Fuck me. All right. Tomorrow we're working on this all day, okay? We should be able to finish this in a day. All right. I have to take off because I gotta do stuff tonight. Be careful. I love you. Stay safe. Don't die. Or do die. No, don't die.